Hi, Yosha. Nice to see you. It's Joe, Jen, and Tom from the Talk Around Riyadh podcast. How are you today?
Very good. Thank you.
So, wow, it's been a roller coaster of a season. I guess I'll start with episode six. The end with Alsera dying was such a brutally heartbreaking sequence to watch. What was that emotional journey like for you and Rand in those final minutes?
It's a very important moment in many different ways because after the trial of Iridium, I feel like he's really feeling his purpose. But after Sarah's death, there's still, he comes out of Viridian and he meets this girl, this kid, and I feel like he will always protect the kid in him because they're very much alike. They're both quite not very aware of how powerful they are, while Rand is the most powerful channeler in the world. And then you see what happens when you are that naive and you become reckless. You really pay the price. And, he killed her. And that's because of him. And I think in that moment, also when he says, I bring destruction, that is what the prophecy says. It's it's so dark that now he knows this is just the start of it. And that's that look that he gives to Moiraine at the end, for me at least, is it's I can't even put it in words. And that's the vibe, to use the word vibe. That's the vibe he carries to Alcair Dal and in the final episode is this is what must be done. I want to save you. I might break you. I might go mad. But this is what must be done. So I guess that's his duty and that's what he's going for.
Yeah.
The
Uh,
man
th-
of mission at the cost of himself, really.
Speaking of Al Cardal, at the end, the final moments of the season ends right, uh, with Egwene's asking you to release the one power, and you don't, right? So, um, what was it like filming that scene, knowing like, hey, this is the cliffhanger that we're going to end this season on? Like, has he has Rand crossed the line, or is he just I don't know, enjoying the moment?
Well, the channeling is I really wanted it to be more aligned this season. So, and in that moment, he is so aligned and he is not forcing the force. He is the force. And when you feel that and someone says to you, stop, let go, I think it really sets, if there are, I think it's a really good to be continued because that's exactly what the question is. Eventually, in the books at least, Rand becomes someone that is the plot. Every time you turn the page and you see his name, the story is about to change. And that's kind of what I feel there for the very first time. And that's the Rand I'm excited about because eventually he's someone that listens to no one but himself. He becomes, that's why they start calling him stubborn and or arrogant or because he's slowly turning into this symbol, this dragon.
The finale brought Rand to a crucial understanding of Moraine's long-term goals and realizing they align with his. So, what was the turning point for him in recognizing their shared purpose?
I think from the very start of the season, Rand has always seen Moraine. I guess, and that changed after Viridian. There's certain unspokenness and unspoken trust in their relationship because they both went through something that is so profound that has changed them forever. But at the very start of the season, Moraine already says, "Where do you want to go, Rand?" And Rand says, "To the two rivers, because there are people I can trust." I don't think he actually wants to go to the two rivers, but what is true is that he wants people that he can trust. And I think he finally sees that he can trust her, and there's very few people he can trust, and he wants to give that to her because he also feels that he might not ever see her again. This is in a lot. They talk a lot in that scene, which also means a lot to me, and that is that they really care about each other. And now all the tricks and games are behind, and they just have this one flag of honesty.
Yeah, that was quite an ending. I'll say that, and definitely a lot of cliffhangers. Thank you so much, Josha, for taking the time to speak with us today. Hopefully, keeping our fingers crossed for season 4.
Uh,